Thought we'd have a quick look, a mini review at the Sony HT-XT1. Now it's Sony's first entry into a sound base or sound platform. You're probably familiar with sound bars that obviously tend to have a sort of wireless or wired sub separately. This is a sound base. It's got the sub integrated into it, and this obviously keeps the amount of accessories that you have to have connected down, and also acts as a stand for your TV. Now it's a very well built device. It's fully glass at the top, and it can support I think up to about 50 to 55 inches in size TV on top of it. It's very big. That's the one thing to say. When I first got it, I was quite surprised at how big it was. It's 72 centimeters in length, so quite a long device. Anyway, so like I say, integrated subwoofer, supports all usual formats: Dolby Digital DTS, Dolby Dual Mono, LPCM 2-channel 5.1, 7.1, DTS HD Master, Dolby True HD, Dolby Digital Plus, DTS 9624, etc, etc. 1080p or 1080i. 3D capable is through pass-through only, so it will pass through 3D and 4K as well. Its power consumption is 34 watts when it's running, and it's got a 0.5 watts standby. Now this is the little remote it comes with, a bit snazzy because all the other ones tend to get the little thin sort of coin cell operated one. This one's quite nice, it's a bit unusual looking, and it's got a slide out bit at the bottom there, which we'll go into later. Now if we have a look at the back of the device, got your power entry there, some grills there for air. Sorry, the tripod's not very good. Down here we've got our digital optical in, we've got an analog in as well. We've then got 3 HDMIs and your HDMI out, and just over there we've got the bass porting on the outside. Now underneath we have our 2 bass drivers there, as you can see. Now the device has a total power of 170 watts, which is fairly reasonable. Don't expect to get anything like a big thumping bass. You won't get that from this device. However, you do get a fairly reasonable bass, and if you live in a flat like me, where you obviously don't want to really be annoying the neighbours, it's quite handy for that feature. We just turn it on. I shan't play any music through. As you can see there, it comes up with your settings. So on our remote control, we can change the input. There's a nice little display on the front, which is hidden behind the grille. By the way, the speakers are actually either side. There's one over there and one over on the other side. The TV input, that's actually the optical cable, so you've got TV that has an optical out, you can plug it in with that one. However, you won't get all of the sound formats are supported through that, so you're better off just using the HDMI as I've been doing. So I can say HDMI 1, 2, 3, analog input and Bluetooth. It does support Bluetooth, and we'll just have a look at that in a moment. Now we'll just take you over to look at the top of the unit. Over in the left hand corner there we have our power, our pairing and input. Those are both capacitive sensors. Over on the right hand side we have the little NFC logo where you can use to pair your phone with the device. You do also have a little light bar underneath that glows blue when on Bluetooth. On everything else it just glows white. There is a menu system on this as well. We've got, as you can see here, input, muting, volume up and down, sound field. It has these sound fields on it, music, portable audio, clear audio plus, which just adjusts the settings on its own, standard, movie, sports and game. Right back to music there again. Has these options for voice. Basically you've got Type 1 is kind of standard, Type 2 boosts the mid-range a little bit, Type 3 if you're a bit harder hearing will boost the mid-range and the high range for you as well. I find Type 2 is the most ideal one. Now on the remote control here we've got display. This will basically dim, down or off. We've also got night mode. Night mode is for if you want to sort of reduce the bass a bit at night so it's not sort of too rumbly. You got that there. We got our subwoofer controls there, our menu, return keys, some arrows and enter. So we'll have a quick look at the menu system. We've got our level, we've got DRC, level there, can return. We've got our tone adjustments, bass, treble. We've got audio there, audio sync, dual audio. Also volume leveling as well. We got our effect there, which is the same as the sound field. HDMI options, control, which basically if your TV supports it, then you can use your volume controls on your TV remote to control this one. Bluetooth, Bluetooth power, Bluetooth standby, audio codec stuff there. In the system, just got auto standby, version number there as well. Now the software doesn't seem to be, firmware sorry, doesn't seem to be updatable at all unless they can do it through the phone and pass it over Bluetooth. The phone app itself is called SongPal, got it on there here, which basically allows you to control the inputs, stream music. It's also quite handy that it will allow you to change the sound settings and everything else from your phone. Like I say, it's got NFC pairing, so if you touch the phone over to the top, the lower right hand corner, then it will pair automatically with your phone there as well for you. So yeah, it's a very good device. A few people have said that when you've got it plugged into the computer, if you haven't got any sound coming through, it will just turn itself off when it's not detecting any signal. Now, I have checked the auto standby and I've disabled that. I've yet to test it to see if that does stop it turning off, but obviously if it doesn't, that is a little bit annoying. If you, like say, you're doing something on the computer, you haven't got any audio coming through at the time, when you want to play some audio, the thing's gone in standby. The price I paid was £280. It's quite expensive, but the sound quality is very, very good. Like I say, 170 watts, way too much more than I need here. But obviously it helps me, you know, have a nicer sound rather than obviously what the TV can produce itself. So anyways, that's just a quick sort of look at this Sony HT-XT1 Sound Bass. Like I say, nice device, very good audio quality, plenty of inputs, brilliant having the 3 HDMI inputs and your analog as well, which is very, very useful. So I hope you found that little video of some use, and thank you for watching. Cheers.